circles round the beat with a Hermes heel, the wing sandal. Track star, I shine when I rhyme, the rest is anvil. Too heavy for modern day species of humans to handle. Stomping through the streets, I catch a certain feel. This ain't a movie, oh this for real. No movie will skip the film. Julio, get the grill, turn a pig to a chicharron. And if heavy lies the crown, how ponderous is the throne. My father left me alone, he had some troubles of his own. It's quite common, all my homies growing up in the same boat. But some sink, some float, the rain created a brain moat. Case closed, Olympian excellence. Dizzy Gillespie ripping these texts with nothing less than an excellent pen. The deadpan lyricist, emotionless with a damn it. I really love this music shit, but you can't always see it. I've caught visuals only gods could agree with, but I'm off to the garden of Eden with the merge to barter with reason you heard. Born out the flame from Zeus and Maya, born to spread my wings and crucify biblical characters. The dude's a liar. Who'd have think the crucified it? Unheard of like the wickedest mythological sightings. The wolf crier, spawn out the flame from Zeus and Maya, born to spread my wings like crucified biblical characters. The dude's a liar. Who'd have think the crucified it? Unheard of like the wickedest mythological sightings. The wolf crier.
Coincidences, window washer, blind cover mine, utter nonchalant, eat chaos, blind hover, deal way, sign stutter, find love, murder when diva killing each other. Oh baby, I love ya. Transgressing, trust wounded, much doing, lust shooting. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Cold ball fist, never call quits for the darkness, forever drawn in. Street cred, decimation, hesitation on your resume, let it spray, stomach war, anger, flame, stomach ball, butterfly, stomach full, truth. Let the hammer thunder roll, dawn, Zeus, pain, perpetration coming on, news, coincidences, window washer, coincidences, window washer, blind cover mine, utter nonchalant, eat chaos, blind hover, DOA, sound setter, find love, murder, when diva killing each other. She see I'm a hunter, oh baby, I love ya. Transgressing, trust wounded, much doing, less shooting. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Never call, never call, never call quits for the darkness, forever drawn in, yeah.
Back and forth to Mars. You're moving to Mars. Mars.
France like America, the flying saucer mystery makes headlines. A young Frenchman photographed this flying saucer, or is it?
It's a hellhole in the solar system.
The whole entire mass of the earth that can never hold me down. The hole's blasted action to your turf or to your granny's house. Please tell me why these innocents die. Makes my family frown. And is the gods up in the sky? The devil's asking now. And how I match my passion with the knack to hit the active switch. The speed is marching like the activists. Marksmen hit they targets with the passion of a mother who lost her son to suicide. When should the casket sit? Questions we ask is sick. Pressing the match and stick. Ignite that ass and glad it's it. Fresh in the lack I sit. Kick back, smoke gas is accurate. Wow. Like you never took time just to smell the roses. Everything it changes in time, so just don't lose focus. Everything I ever let die, at the end I'll notice. They have to take me dead or alive. This kid's ferocious, damn. I'm feeling something like happy the way I tap it in. Hole in one, I have to win. Do it for my kin. Golden gun, break this bastard in. Moving with the wind. All the young, I'ma blast you like Apollo, then ascend. I'm reaching levels never known to a human. I have to grin. On new pedestals, I'm moving quite differently past the sins. Ask my friends, destined to do it. It's in the writing. I made it into existence. The perfect time, and a child took a moment. He's growing into a giant. My 2 feet keep me grounded. The forest keep me enshrouded. Reclusive thinking aloud reasons why they can't stop me now. How? I guess it's something y'all just gonna have to go and figure out. No doubt, start transmission and roll out. The kids in control, the top position. The art of giving is sold out. New places I gotta go now. Fuck a jug of milk when you can have the whole cow. It's my philosophy, know how. Marzo, Silver City, New Mex, baby. 575, fuck. Man, BK Bonez hit him with the shit, man. Bring him to their fucking knees. Trying to give a fuck. Hit him with the different frequencies, man. Sounds so beautiful. It's God giveth and God taketh away now. A verse a day keeps hard living the bay. I'm on a mission to make sure these bitches don't know my name now. Play the pole position like Kakarot in his younger days. I'm blasting off to my sacred space for the day. How gorgeous I flourish in my forest and catch the sun rays. The God DNA, catch it running off my face. Wow, unapologetically Isaiah to my dying day. And I ain't talking Christian, it could be the God of any religion, not typical to a nation. My physical's on a mission, too sentimental, it's a bit of a burden for me. For instance, it hurts to slay a motherfucker you love for yes decisions I have to make. Overstepping habitually is great offense to me and anyone I'm running with. I'd wait for your rebuttal, but I think it's just a little too late. A heckler dies if you don't recognize the God DNA. Strands of the finest deoxyribonucleic acid. If that got you lost, you probably should have stayed in class. The God DNA, and I pray that it will pass through my genes into my seed, assuming I'll eventually breed. Strands of the finest deoxyribonucleic acid. And if that got you lost, you probably should have stayed in class. The God DNA, and I pray that it will pass through my genes into my seed, assuming that I'll eventually breed. I push the pen to the paper, it takes the pain away. I ain't a stranger to inner anger, to bitter angles. When better opportunities come your way, don't make haste, okay? I use this as an outlet for documenting the day to day. I'm not opposed to, but forgot to mention I hate to play games with fake cause you wishy-washy. Let me save the space. I'm not concerned with who you got in your mentions. I'm more worried about how I'm gonna meet my grandmother in heaven. My prophecy was 7, and in the times of my life you can guarantee I gave all that I had. And each and every time I picked up a mic to get to cooking is delicatessen, but the kitchen is always understaffed according to some. But to me, one man is all you need, plus a plan and consistency, a black pen and a little weed. Modern day poet in need to harness God DNA. I'm working towards a God body like Starks, don't let the iron spray. Strands of the finest deoxyribonucleic acid. If that got you lost, you probably should have stayed in class. The God DNA, and I pray that it will pass through my genes into my seed, assuming I'll eventually breed. Strands of the finest deoxyribonucleic acid. And if that got you lost, you probably should have stayed in class. The God DNA, and I pray that it will pass through my genes into my seed, assuming that I'll eventually breed.
Yo, whenever they mention me, the clouds emit the purest dark, the fluid shark, intentional purist, hoping the truest start. The movement's superficial, I ruin hearts, emit the spark, and then combustion hits his mark and thrust the ruined tissue. Cause every day within the God body I'm gone, probably a nasty taste when I grace the conscience with all Donny's blessings. Since adolescence, effort shatter my death suppressant, lost within the message, flash the master crash to last beyond the reference. Summon the rest within this gone affair, and speak the godly flare. I'm numbing a rep to flex beyond the care. They choke and flow bulimic, just like the hope was tossed below. I stoke the demon, glowing seamless, that's a show from Libras. The sacrificial path I follow, so gone and hollow. This dope provoke the throttle with this dominant mess to swallow. I guess another plan to test the rest. I manifest tomorrow either way. See it made lost in this vicious DNA, it's God.
Like the wild cumin to make you a nightmare. Smoke the price is food, and the priciest food we indulging in. It's quite elusive, Montezuma. I'm always climbing the heights, congruent to sights that only birds can witness. Thousand for flight, I might snipe the shooters. Fight with pumas, the black water mist bite. You strike like cougars, get like Mike and do this. No magic, the type is ruthless. You run with crack bitches, the gunmetal, the type is toothless. So fight with Rugers, so use a fist to hide Hadouken. I to the raw like sewers. My maneuvers whittle your jaw, render the useless. I'm a black dragon like training fucking toothless. No need to be offended by my life, go get your own. Repeat the movement, we got opinions to each his own. It's how I'm moving. The teacher's office to pass by the student. I quick and cruise and prep through the city. Piece of snow goons, these cold tunes and I can feel my head is spinning off of the black water. The mystic toxin never stops, nah, it only gets stronger. Give me sense of beans, yo, I promise I'll last longer. Where's y'all Jerobi at? When you need it, man, well, why bother? I can feel my head spinning off of the black water. The mystic toxin never stopping, no, it only gets stronger. Give me sense of beans, and yeah, I promise I'll last longer. Where's y'all Jerobi at? When you need him, fuck it, why bother? But why bother? I I've seen the many faces of death. Black water mist when I speak, it is fresh. The reaper wept upon assignments of an equally kept secret regret. This agreement feast on your flesh. I'm even relinquish evil beasts all in sync with my head. Murderous death, dark magic, the harshest hacks I can conjure. The snake charmer, position fangs to your face, exhume your armor, entomb the archers. The room gets darker. A hearty ha ha. I laughed and pardoned on why you acted gaudy. Shangri-La, I'm banging naughty raw, alarmingly hard body, no shoddy needed. I rose around some demons, no authority, little reason. It's fiddle season, I'm bringing different tones to heathens. I'm stomping them down, Marz catching on fire now. Let's get it straight and dying out. Reincarnate my greatness after my skeleton hits the pavement. Marz Uno, my soul's tainted.
His Majesty what the best way of preserving the integrity of the tower of the keys, and what is best in his opinion that they should be left there or should they be removed. And what he suggested is that this is something that should be left entirely up to the people of the king.
Checking out and signing in. I lost my brain for a minute, yo, but now it's time to win. Space goes flying, frightening time and enlightening wind heightened. It's Luthor's theme. Pour a couple Heineken for fallen angels in the moonlight. With the devil glisten diamonds, I demand attention. The flashiest henchmen get to rhyming. Respect the pension, Lord, neglect the mention. Wisely choose your path, these delicate directions define me. These extra blessings free me from my past aggressions. I mastered heaven way back before I passed 11. I had a knack for rhythm of plain for transcendental path. Conventional laugh and exit. Typically get standing, know it all past the skeptics. I'm like a black magician. When I hacked the system with thoughts prophetic, I had to step in. Pull no punches, Mike Tyson to break your head in. Trauma sets in, raps Ron's bomber, knockout artist with number 7. I brung you pieces of my life into a sequence of sounds for y'all to use as a secret or a vice. I'm bound to lose, but are we all? Who decides that one should live or die tomorrow? I don't know, but some of y'all are better off playing xylophone in a car garage. Molotov, your local fentanyl dealer's cribbed and they'll laugh about it. If I could get my best friend back, I'd probably act upon it. If I could take everything I've done back, I wouldn't care. I'm proud how far I've come, I always go there.
There's something in the air.
I never felt despair until I lost my closest homie, it could have been me. Had that hand's been dealt differently, forever rest in peace. My brother Luke, we always did it to the utmost. It's hug life, I let slugs fly for you. You know, rest in peace, forever, forever. Rest in peace, Lucas Ray Phillips. My brother for life. It's Lucas theme. signing out. I lost my marbles for a moment, but my time is now. Marz Una, my own greatest opponent. Yeah, I'm bugging out, reflecting how far I've come and where I'm going now. Repetition and showing out. Longevity comes a time until it's flowing out. It's Luthor's theme. I promise I'm gonna be showing out. Luthor's theme.
Those who believe themselves to be cursed often die.
I used to know this girl. She told me life sucks when you die, so it's on the world. But I disown the world. I used to know this cat named Ray, filthy old bastard. He used to hang around my pop's place when it rained. Y'all remember G-Man, the homeless man with the 40 in hand? Bust a needle with smack and he would do his little dancing. Recollections in my mind, these are collections of time. Remember to always keep a weapon, fickle foes fear the connection. I'm highly introspective to the point where I get stressing. Give me a reason to amplify, I promise to hit 11. It's like I'm Eddie Van Halen, I erupt and I rip shit up. I'll make you jump, I'll play the pump like De La Roca when I rage the buck. These recollections, they stay with me through my every dream. The demons that I'm burying, the carelessness to let it be. The various directions, I don't know what's scarier, the feeling of falling or the healing of number 7, that's me. I don't know what I've been told. My past money like I've been on me crawling in the cold. How much longer can I go? I keep moving swift as long as I got my stereo. I don't know what I've been told. My past money like I've been on me crawling in the cold. How much longer can I go? I keep moving swift as long as I got my stereo. I remember the gritty, only 25, still remember the city just like it used to be. R&R, Red Barn and the Blimpies, back when the trees were shitty. Now the smoke be Shangri-La, you know the lingo, it gets so clean and pretty. The history, it just molded itself from my teachers with me. The spirit, you know I learned from the planet, the scene is pretty. I'm something like an Amityville horror, will smack you down, I got it covered and somehow your canopy fell. The seams are slipping, plus the construction, it was troublesome. You tried to troubleshoot, but forgot to turn it off and on, I'll never forget. Now it's sold, it's crossed me wrongly. My workflow is regularly sparked by smoking lots of coffee. Tragedy, Gaddafi, the hoodlums intelligent and witty. Ask the people, yo, who's the best in my city? But I ain't worried about the politics, so I go farther and watch out for the evils like a younger Sean Carter. I don't know what I've been told. My past money like I've been on me crawling in the cold. How much longer can I go? I keep moving swift as long as I got my stereo. I don't know what I've been told. My past money like I've been on me crawling in the cold. How much longer can I go? I keep moving swift as long as I got my stereo. To my people I lost, I promise I'm on you till I join you like Tretch and Pac. I hold you in my heart, forevermore I'm loyal. Passing the time without a craft, mistake is toil and toil. These meddling fuckers got nothing better to do than foil. The plans they backfire, we pull the young gats on them and make them suckers dance like a campfire. But on a serious note, I miss my people at times. The separation is growth. I promise that you should know that when I'm older, my recollections are fading. Know I was blessed with the greatest family you could ever think of creating. Debating don't sit right with me, make sure you're sure with yourself before you burden me with silly games exasperating. I had this shit in the past, I'll never forget the way it changed me, a hollow man. But I'm so glad I regained my true identity. My brother Lucas blessed me with it. I'll never forget, and I'll see you again, we gon' kick.
Evil spell placed by an enemy, a curse. Do you think he goes somewhere? No.
After I'm gone, please reunite me with my friends, my family, and my wifey. The music, a glass of iced tea. No epitaph, skip the writing. Please take a piece of me and break it down into these symphonies. Relive the times I've seen. If there's a God, why is he eyeing me? With thoughts to snatch the ring bestowed upon me. They say my former glory resembled times of a fabled king. Could kiss my ass, for lack of a better term. I get so mad, yeah. That's just how it's always been. It's what I've learned. And epitaphs are necessary for those who documented their thoughts and stories. Marz, a slow burn rolly, the classic Acapulco Goldie. The kid's immaculate, energy is still unfolding. And truth be told, I'll be lying if I never actually thought of dying. But haven't we all? I need an unmarked grave like Dubélé on Doomsday. But who's to say I'll have a say in anything after I pass away? From blacks to grays, I rewired my brain to see right past the hate. Blam, the comic book assassin ran right through your factions. The thoughts of action, my shirt and polo cap matching in simultaneous matrimony. It's all I need, no epitaph for me. The rest is dust in the wind, brushing the pen. The fruit eaten by Adam and Eve. Who's gonna win? Please leave me be. I ain't sending no letters back when I'm dearly deceased, cause I'm ahead of that. You think the joke's on me? No epitaph, it's all I ask when I rest in peace. No epitaph, please leave me be. Yeah. No epitaph for me, save the quills in your wink for the next man. My music be the message I leave. No writing please and thank you, be sure you leaving it blank for me. It's plain to see I hate three things: liars, thieves, and fake MCs. Hate to sound cynical, everything is temporary, it's for the better. I'd be a foolish man not to prepare for harsher weather. Vendettas rarely severed, my past self could learn a couple real valuable things for me. It's for the better that I stay reclusive, my misanthropic views are just what I see. I never chose to be depressed or a mess, and I've made some progress regardless of assumptions. Unrest that never dwelled in me, though I'm a restless native to my passive breath. It's how I was bred. Marmalade skies and sirens, turning point, timing on the day of my funeral. Skip the writing, smoke piff and heighten. Mother, forgive my actions, just know I tried with before I died. Know one day that I'ma make it back, so stand back. No epitaph. Yeah. No epitaph, please leave me be. I ain't sending no letters back when I'm dearly deceased, cause I'm ahead of that. You think the joke's on me? No epitaph, it's all I ask when I rest in peace. No epitaph.
One thing I can't understand, I can't grasp my mind around. I feel when you die it's just nothing. It's like when you're sleeping and not dreaming. But I can't imagine nothingness lasting forever. That's the thing that I cannot grasp. To not exist forever.